Good afternoon. I welcome all of my audience to yet another golf show, and the number of this episode is 97. So today I have my guest from Malaysia. He is Mr. Mohd Rom Muslim. He's the Deputy Director of Malaysian National Golf Academy and also Chairman of Education Committee in Malaysian Golf Association. So first of all, welcome, Mr. Rom.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah. So it's a pleasure too for me.
So it's my pleasure to have a discussion with.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So at times I get your sound off. No problem. It will be all right while your discussion. So just I want to talk, as I said, it will be only on golf, and as I am discussing with you something like what kind of development program and all. I'll come to the questions and all the queries. But first, let me show a little small video clip on your Malaysian golf that I collected from Google.
Golfers dream of a destination where there is a diverse range of conditions, accessibility, affordability, and courses to enjoy. And they have found it in Malaysia, where the range of courses is unrivaled. Malaysia has it all: island, tropical rainforests, beach, rural and city courses, and more. Over some 200 courses. Spectacular natural wonders add a sense of drama to every swing. Framed by year-long warm tropical climate. This is a golfer's paradise. The courses in Malaysia have been designed by some of golf's top names, including Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, Greg Norman, and more. They bring out the best features of the local environment in their designs, while incorporating their unique signature styles. Every round will be an experience to recall and savor. The courses feature some of the best facilities and amenities found anywhere to meet the most exacting international standards. The facilities are on par with the best in the world. However remote or distant these courses may be, Malaysia is blessed with an excellent road system and transportation, including frequent flights between...
Okay, Mr. Rom, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, that was just clip taken from Malaysian Tourism Ministry, maybe they posted
it. Correct,
yeah. So he told me, I just thought that it would be a better one to show and expose Malaysian golf. Just to start, I know you personally. You've been engaged in development of golf in Malaysia in Academy as director.
Right.
So first, tell me something about the development program of Malaysian Golf Association or your academy. Yeah.
Okay. Basically, we start off with the junior development program. Yeah. Where most, if not all, golf clubs, we have about 200 golf clubs, and each club has its own junior development program. Yeah. So once the juniors are ready to participate in tournaments, then the tournaments are organized by each state. We have 14 states, and each state will have their own tournaments. Yeah. And this is where the MGA will come in and pick the good players to be further developed as national players. So it is fortunate that all golf clubs are involved in junior development programs.
Okay, so basically golf development in Malaysia is looked after by the respective golf clubs.
Correct.
Not by Malaysian Golf Association or Federation.
The Malaysian Golf Association will only come in when they pick the good players from the clubs and to be trained as national players. So this is where we have the Golf Academy run by the Malaysian Golf Association, but they are focusing more to develop them as national players.
Okay, that's sounds logical. Yeah. Otherwise, other development program like developing kid golf, development for kids, development for coaches, development for officials, training, seminar, workshop. These are done by academies under supervision of Malaysian Golf Association, or how is it done?
Okay, the Malaysian Golf Association, they initiate a lot of events. Yeah. So for the elite players, yeah, they can attend private clinics or private lessons with private golf academies. So at the same time, we have private golf academies run by professionals. Yeah. So if you want to be a professional golfer, you most likely you'll be attached to these private golf academies. You do an internship for 1 or 2 years, and then you meet the qualifying requirement of the PGAM, which is the Professional Golf Association of Malaysia, before you can be certified as a member of the professional body, and then you proceed to play in the tournaments. The tournaments are run by another body called PGM, Professional Golf Malaysia. They run all the tournaments that are being held in Malaysia. So PGM has about 20 to 30 tournaments in 1 year to cater for the professional golfers. On the amateur side, MGA has about 30 amateur events. Yeah. So they run the events, and all these events have WAGR ranking, which means that you participate, and if you are a winner, you can be ranked under the World Amateur Golf Ranking. You get WAGR points, and you can monitor your performance and your ranking within the amateur status. Yeah. So basically, for professionals, we have a body called PGM, and for amateurs, we have MGA, who manage the development of amateur golfers. And so that's basically, we have two governing bodies in Malaysia. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like similar to other countries like us and India, other
Correct.
Asian countries.
Correct,
Separate
yes.
board. So for amateurs, for all kind of golfers, basically development is looked after by MGA. I understand now. So how many academy? Because I found you are director, and that academy is run by National Golf Association. How many government and private golf academies are there in Malaysia?
Well, there are many private golf academies in Malaysia. In fact, if you go to KL, most of the top clubs will have their own academies, and they have foreign professionals to run those academies as well. Say, for example, the TPC KL, the Mines Golf Resort, Royal Selangor Golf Club. They all have academies attached to the club, and they encourage junior players who wants to be developed, yeah, and become professional if they wish to be, yeah. So that is an area which is handled by most private owned academies. The government, they basically have one academy which is attached with the university where I am currently running, yeah. But here we have students, yeah, eligible students who are eligible to go to university, but with a handicap of 9 and below. And we bring them in. Sorry, I can't hear you. I think the sound is. There's a sound.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
So as I understood that you have number of private academies, and national academy only one. Government-owned academy is only one. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what the
Yeah,
rules
yeah,
they
the
play?
academy. Yeah. Sorry.
What the academies, golf academies, private and or government, your one. What basically you do? What is the rule that you play?
Okay. Let's talk about the academy at the university, right? We bring in students who are junior players, who are top junior players, and they qualify academically to do a degree program. Yeah. So we bring them in, we put them at the university, they undergo a degree program, but at the same time we develop their skills
Yeah.
and become good players, become top players. Yeah, they play for the university at world university events. Yeah, in Europe, wherever we Taiwan to Bangkok for the world university events. Yeah, so they represent Malaysia at university level. Yeah, and if they are good enough, they can also play for MGA, which is a national body, which means they are also national players. Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one is run by the MGA, which is the Malaysian Golf Association, where they pick all the good performers from
Yeah.
each state, put them together, develop them, and they become national players. So
So
we have
two, you are talking about two academy. One is your
two
one,
categories: the junior national players and the elite national players.
but about academy, you are talking about national academy. That is your university one. Another one
Yeah,
is run by whom?
under MGA, Malaysian Golf Association.
Oh, so there is two academy.
More or less two academies. Yeah,
Okay, so the first one you had been talking about university, that is under
university.
some, in some university they provide educational degree also on golf.
We have a BBA, Bachelor of Business Admin, Golf Management.
Oh, great.
Basically, we are students to serve the industry, whether as professional golfers or to service the industry as managers of golf clubs and whatever job that are available in the industry.
Course designing, course architect, all this.
Correct. We equip them. We equip them with the right knowledge
Uh-huh.
to serve the industry.
That is the university. So you have taken institutionalized the golf. I mean, knowledge and education. Just sorry, just let me switch to my mobile phone. I just sorry, I was wondering. Uh, so this university academy you are talking about is under a university, or itself is a university? How your
Sorry?
curriculum is about the academy that is under a in education university you talk, that
Correct.
is that developed a curriculum exclusively on golf for
Correct.
professionals, for golfers, for managers, for official, all.
Correct.
Okay.
So
So you said
when they graduate, they are ready
okay,
to serve the golf industry.
okay, golf industry, yes. And what's about a player also, junior players, where it starts going to that academy? What is the age that you take the students for playing golf, golfers?
Okay, the juniors yeah, when they finish their O level, when they are good enough, we bring them to the university to do a 1 year foundation program.
Okay.
So after the foundation program 1 year,
Mhm.
then they will do the degree program.
Okay. Okay. Still they can play also.
Yeah.
Still they can continue playing golf.
Yes. Yes. That is the whole idea,
Okay.
because we did a survey many years ago
Mhm.
that most of these students, good students, when they become when they reached O level and they wanting to go to college, they stop playing golf, and they are
Okay.
all good golfers. So
Yeah.
the idea is to get them to continue to play golf, and if they are good enough, they play for they play at the national level. They are recruited as national players and they play for Malaysia. But at the same time, we offer them a degree program. The whole idea of the degree program is if they become professional
Mhm.
uh, and after a few years they cannot make it in the professional circuit, they have a degree and they can work in the golf industry.
great. That's great. So
Yeah,
here I'm getting many comments from audience. Let me
yeah.
read some of those, and then I'll come back to you again. Your academy. Is
Okay.
Mr. Ataullah is the, how many golf clubs you have in Malaysia? Mr.
But
Jogabundura wants to know how many players in Asian Tour. First, address these two. How many golf clubs you have in Asia, in Malaysia, and
we
how
have
many golfers you they play in Asian Tour and European Tour?
we have 200, about 200 golf clubs in
Okay,
Malaysia.
okay,
Yeah. The number on the Asian tour, I think there's not many. I think there are three or four, and the
okay,
European tour is only one, which is Gavin Green at the moment.
okay, okay. That's great.
Yeah,
Okay,
but we have a couple of girls playing in the LPGA.
okay.
Two, I think there are two girls playing in the LPGA.
LPG of Europe or USA?
Yeah. Well,
Europe.
one in I think they're both in the US.
US. Okay.
Yeah.
US LPGA. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Then let me now again come back to that point. Okay. Another two comments. What that? How many golf professional? How many professional golfers? I mean, uh, you have 200 golf clubs. Is big in comparison to us. How many
Right.
professional golfers and amateur golfers, elite amateurs, not the club members, maybe in your country, approximately?
Well, in our record, we have about I think about 300,000 golfers. Yeah, who are club members. Professional golfers, I believe we have about 200 professional golfers, because most of them are playing in the local PGM circuit. We have a PGM circuit
Mhm,
in Malaysia, and
mhm.
we and amateur golfers. I think we have a few hundred amateur golfers as well. Yeah, yeah,
Elite, okay, elite ones.
right. Mm.
PGM by that it stands for Professional Golf of Malaysia.
PGAM, Professional Golf Association of Malaysia,
Professional
which is the
Golf.
gov-
Okay, I understand. Professional Golf Association of Malaysia. Okay,
which is the
okay.
governing body for professional.
Governing body of for professional golf as our
Right.
BPGA. Though yeah,
Yes.
the little difference is there. So they are the ultimate the regulating body working as regulating body of for professional golf, and for amateur
For
golf you said MGA is working. Is
Malaysian Golf Association. Yes.
yeah, okay. So now come back to, if I come back to the old point, you have a wonderful academy under a university where golfers can go out after all level and attend the golf course, certain certificate degree course, and they continue their game. If they cannot make that up to the professional level or after becoming professional, if he faces challenges, difficulties, he can turn his career to the golf industry. For that,
Correct.
that certificate can be used. So
Oh,
it is an wonderful, wonderful idea. It's
definitely.
my
Yes.
97 episode. I don't think so. I've got such a mix of academy in Australia, in African countries, in Asia, India. That's why I was looking for you. Yeah, it is an excellent idea that you develop some certificate course. So train the golfers and also officials, whatever you choose, make a career in
Correct.
golfing.
Correct.
Great, great.
Yeah.
So what are the
Uh,
topics that you cover? You said in that university, in your university.
okay. Some of the topics like introduction to the golf industry, right? Basically, they have to have a good idea about the golf industry itself, whether
Okay.
it's local or overseas. Yeah, and
Mhm.
then we teach them on retail management. Yeah,
Okay.
how they should conduct business within the golf industry. Yeah,
Okay.
and then we teach them how to conduct golf lessons, because some of the to be teach professionals. Yeah, they may not be playing on the tour, but they can teach. So we give them ideas, or we give them lessons on how to conduct golf lessons. Yeah, and we certify them as a university. We are allowed to certify them, so they can go and conduct golf lessons. And then we do golf club and golf course management. This is a very important topic, because if they end up managing golf clubs, then they have a good idea of how to manage members, how to manage golf clubs, yeah, how to manage tournaments, events, and things like that. And then we have the other one, which is very important, is the golf course management, which include turf management. which is a very important aspect of managing golf clubs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one of the subject that we get the students to be very much involved is we get them to identify issues within the golf environment and do a project and make improvement on the issues that they industry. So that gives them some research, that they have to do some research and go out into the industry and find out exactly what are the issues that are giving problems in the industry, and they make recommendations. And that is part of the mini kind of project, yeah, for the students before we send them out to the industry. And our degree program is 3+1. We call it 3U, 1I.
Okay.
3 years at university, 1 year attachment with the industry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So within that 1 year at the industry, they would have learned a lot of things about the industry before they graduate and get a job within the golf industry. So it is a very good program, and it gives them a lot of knowledge about the golf industry when they are attached for 1 year in the golf industry. So we give them assignments, we give them projects, and they really have to understand what is going on in the industry itself before they actually graduate.
Okay, great. So it is an exclusive university, university education. But basically, first, let me clear, your academy is just academy, but that is under a national university.
Correct.
A common university.
So the academy is within the university.
Okay, but your one is basically golf academy that is
correct,
accredited, approved by an university.
Correct.
You have developed curriculum in line of requirement of golf industry, both
correct,
for peers and also for officials.
Right.
Okay. Then other academy, golf academy that you talked about under MGA, they only deal with developing golfers from junior age.
They only develop amateur golfers who are good enough to be national players.
Okay, I got it. And what's about the private academies? How many, you said around, how many private academies you said?
Well, there are many, actually. There are many private academies. I think easily
almost all the golf clubs, as you said. Okay, so those private golf academies are not under anyone, just they're under club. They don't have any certificate.
They are individually owned. You know, you get a professional from Australia who set up a golf academy, and they are usually attached to a golf club. Yeah. Say, for example, at TPC KL, I think they have about 3 or 4 golf academies at one golf club. Yeah. So we have somebody from Japan, a Korean pro, Australia. Yeah. So it gives a variety of choices for those who want to further their golf. So if you want to be a professional golfer, they have separate program where you do attachment or you do internship with the academy for 1 or 2 years, and then you qualify to be a member of the PGAM. So you have to comply with the internship program before you can be a professional with the PGAM.
Intern with any of the golf academy or your golf academy?
Sorry?
They have to do internship, you said. Any
internship with the academy, yes.
Which academy? It is those 2 academy you're talking about?
No, the private academies.
Okay. So anyone wants to become a professional golfer, he has to go under an internship under any private golf academy.
Correct.
Okay, that's another criteria that you have set for professional golfer.
At the end of the day, you must meet the conditions of the PGAM. So
yeah, like other associations like us.
Internship, then you can apply to be a member.
Having some handicap restrictions, scratch handicap and scoring, all this. Okay,
correct.
I understand.
Those are the conditions, yes.
Okay, Mr. Rom, it is almost 25 minutes. So let me show you the slide video again, because a lot of audience want to see that video again, 1.5 minutes. Will you allow me to show that again?
Which video is that?
That is Malaysian on Malaysian golf that I've shown.
Oh, that is from Tourism Malaysia. Yeah, they're promoting
Yeah.
Malaysia
1 minute it takes.
as a
Yeah,
golf destination. Yes.
yeah. Again,
Yeah,
I'm showing
please.
for 1 minute because there are a
Yes,
lot of
please.
audience wants to.
Golfers dream of a destination where there is a diverse range of conditions, accessibility, affordability, and courses to enjoy. And they have found it in Malaysia, where the range of courses is unrivaled. Malaysia has it all. Island, tropical rainforests, beach, rural and city courses, and more. Over some 200 courses. Spectacular natural wonders add a sense of drama to every swing. Framed by a year-long warm tropical climate. This is a golfer's paradise. The courses in Malaysia have been designed by some of golf's top names, including Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, Greg Norman, and more. They bring out the best features of the local environment in their designs, while incorporating their unique signature styles. Every round will be an experience to recall and savor. The courses feature some of the best facilities and amenities found anywhere to meet the most exacting international standards. The facilities are on par with the best in the world. However remote or distant these courses may be, Malaysia is blessed with an excellent road system and transportation.
Okay, so I think it is clear the same thing about Malaysian golf. Okay, golf industry or Malaysian golf tourism destination, one of the best tourist destination of the world. If you want to play golf, it's very cheap and all kind of facilities are there in Malaysia.
Correct.
Okay, Mr. Rom, just wanted to know a little more about that. Before I come, some audience wrote, where is Mr. Shaban Mahmood? I think he knows Mr. Shaban Mahmood. Can you tell something on Shaban? What he's doing?
Yeah.
Why he's not playing golf? He did
Well,
something.
I don't know. An accident. Yeah, he had an accident, and now he lost his arm and leg, and he's not able to play golf, professional golf anymore. So he has set up a golf academy and a junior program. So he's going around the country and conduct junior programs at schools and and villages. So he's doing something that he's giving back to the junior program. Yeah.
Oh, great to learn that. Yeah, great to learn that. I don't know how that audience knows. I mean, maybe he has many followers in Bangladesh. Yeah, I knew that he had a car accident,
Right.
and then lost his hands and legs. But
Yeah.
it's great to learn. It's great. He's returning his skill to the junior golfers. That's great.
Right.
Because Shaban was the brand of Malaysia professional
Yes.
golf.
Yes. Right.
We knew Malaysia. We did not knew Malaysia, but we knew Shaban Mahmood. There is a player called Shaban Mahmood as professional. Only one.
Okay.
Alone. I saw himself playing some international tournaments alone, carrying the flag of Malaysia. It makes me feel proud.
Right.
Okay, Mr. Rom, what's the subject you talked about? That university. I'm very interested to learn that because that's an excellent combination of ideas, thoughts, and concept that you blend golfers and rules official, managers, all put them in university. After, if you are a player, you have to complete your O level and then come here, learn this for 3 years. If you want to continue your game. After that, if you want to continue professional career, go there. If you fail, then turn your career to industry. That's an exceptional concept or idea. So you are accredited by a national university. You have produced the curriculum at your own, or did you follow any? How did you make the curriculum? Is it made by you or yourself, or whoever has made the curriculum?
Well, I was invited to join the university right from day one when we set up the Golf Academy, and I had some help in terms of developing the curriculum for the golf side. So we spent a good 2 years just to develop the curriculum before we actually started. The Golf Academy started in 2010. Yeah, we
Okay.
started. Our first batch of students was 2012. Yeah, so it took us 2 years to have the development and the putting in all the necessary requirements and things like that. Yeah, and and we developed the curriculum. We had some input from the association, from the industry, and a lot of people were involved because basically we are providing people who can serve the industry. So we try and meet the needs of the industry. So that is very important. Now we have 5 batches of students who have graduated,
Mhm.
and I'm proud to say that they are 100% employed. Yeah,
Okay. So you are the one of
because
the, I mean, founder member. Then you are the one of the lead pioneer member to develop this program. So I want to know, do you have any knowledge about this kind of academy under university education system in any other country in Asia?
I'm not sure, but actually we followed the US model.
Okay.
We followed the US model. Yeah. And
US
I'm
model.
not sure whether any other country in Asia are doing it, but we are
What about
open to
Singapore?
international students.
I
We are
don't
open
think
to
Singapore has. I don't think so. India does
where?
not have. India, Thailand does not have that I know. But does Singapore or China has this kind of academy under university curriculum?
Definitely not Singapore. They don't have, and
China,
and
yeah.
I'm not sure about China, but
Okay.
Thailand used to have.
Okay.
Before we started this program, I went to a university in Thailand called Ram Kam Heng University, where they
Okay.
had the this program up
Hmm.
to master's level. But I
Okay.
believe they have slowed down
Discontinued.
because the response has been very low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
So I think in Thailand, most of them wants to be professional golfers
Mm.
rather than being on doing academic as well as golf at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is definitely has to be the American model that you have talked of. Now, for the last time, can you share me the scopes? Is there scopes for Bangladesh, a emerging golfing destination, golfing country like Bangladesh, to share some of your curriculum or some of your training? How I mean, any golfer can attend your academy, or we can mutual exchange of programs between Bangladesh and Malaysia at private level or at government level, both. Just I want to get some out input from you.
Well, I think firstly we are open to international students. Yeah. So
Okay.
if you have students who are good golfers
Hmm.
and at least have O level,
Hmm.
yeah, we can consider accepting them into our university. That is a possibility.
Good
Yeah,
golfer, by that, what does you mean? Handicap,
nine handicap and below,
9 and below. Okay, great.
9 and below. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
and their age is about 18. You know, because we offer a 1 year. So they come here and do what we call a pre-university or a foundation program before they are admitted into the
Okay,
university to do the degree program.
okay.
Yeah. So on other kind of working relationship, if you want some advice, we can work together. It's not a problem. You can come and visit us.
Hmm.
We can see how we can work together.
Okay, okay.
So
It
that
is.
that is a possibility.
It's a at the player level or personal level you're talking about, like if any golf player having a handicap of 9 can look for this. You're in, by the way, you said, what is the name of this Malaysian National Golf Academy? Is it so?
Yeah. Uh, no, we call it National Golf Academy,
Okay,
University Utara Malaysia.
okay. National Golf Academy of Malaysia. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got it. So uh, can you really tell an approximate how much basically for a student for 3 years course may cost a 3 years course, diploma, I mean, graduation course, approximately?
Um, yeah, so far we have not had any foreign students. So
Okay,
for local students, it's quite cheap because most government universities are highly subsidized. But
okay,
for foreign students, I think they have to pay a full rate. So I don't have the figure now.
okay, okay.
I
I,
can,
I, I definitely am going to contact with you
yeah,
on this.
I
Okay,
can
you can
I
tell
can
me
provide
offline. Yeah.
I can
Okay.
provide you the information later. Yeah.
Okay, that's a great endeavor because I now know her. I told you it's my 97 episode number. I have interviewed many officials, many professional golfers, starting from US PGA, then the European tour, like African tour, Indian tour, many officials, many architects, many journalists, but none have come out with this kind of idea. Maybe I am to now look up some US official more. It's an excellent knowledge that
Yeah.
I learned today.
Well, let me know if you are visiting Malaysia. We can make a special arrangement that you come and visit us.
Of course, I'll Rom, Mr. Rom, I'll come because I'm personally interested. Okay, now tell me, you told me about personal level of players, but what's about we have a national academy? As I said, once you were here, we have a national academy that deals only with the golfers. At times, some rules course, rules school. That's all. But
Right.
how we can increase our capacity building? How can you assist at national level? How it can be done? Do you have any idea or any scope?
Well, if maybe I'm not sure exactly what is your requirement, but maybe if you come and see us, visit us, and then you have a good idea of what you need, and then that is where we can probably assist you.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, that's the yeah, perfect. Absolutely, you're correct. We have to first see what you basically do and what our
Correct.
academy does. So we have to differentiate between the activities and it should not be repetition again.
Correct. Yeah.
Definitely, I've got the idea that exceptional thing you're doing educational certification
Right.
under a university. That is the say
Yeah.
of the future. That is the need of the day. Thank you very much, Mr. Rom. Do you have anything else to say for our show or for anything for that matter? We like to end after your.
Well, just to share with you that all our major events this year are cancelled.
Mhm,
So maybe if you have the opportunity for next year, the Malaysian Amateur Open
mhm.
2021, you can bring some of your players, and we can at the same time arrange a visit that can benefit your students as well as your players. That I'm not sure when the 2021 event is going to be, but the calendar should be out soon for next year, and assuming that COVID-19 is being controlled, yeah, and then you can bring some of your top players. I know you have quite a few top players there. We saw him, we saw them at the last event in Dhaka.
Yes,
So
yeah,
you can bring them and participate in the event and maybe arrange a visit, and
yeah.
we can have discussion.
Okay, same invitation I keep to you
That would
next
be
year.
better
Don't
for
forget,
you.
January, February, return invitation I also will send to you. So you should also get a team for our BHGC so that we got get a good exposure because your players nowadays are going high and high. So thank you very
Right.
much, Mr. Ram, for your time, valuable time
Thank you very much.
for me. Uh,
No problem.
okay, thank you.
Most welcome.
Okay, with these words, I like to end this show today. Thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you.
afternoon. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.